Hey guys, it's Kip here from KDC Marketing, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the hidden ROI of building systems and why that equates to more than just saving time and money. And I'm going to share a couple of examples, client examples, and a couple of other things. So I love building systems, and so I'm really excited to talk about this today. So when you build a system, like an automated system, the initial goal is to save time or money usually. But what we don't always see is that that is usually tied to a business outcome. And there are way more benefits when you actually build that system out than just saving time or money. And let me give you an example from one of the clients that I'm working with. So they only had 30 5-star Google reviews or so, and they have hundreds of customers coming through their business every single month. And they didn't have a good system to ask for those reviews. They sometimes would manually ask and then forget and all those kind of things. So I helped them build a system that was automated. It was their scheduling system to a review platform. And so as soon as the service was finished, the review platform would send out automated email responses asking for feedback and for reviews. And we connected that to their Google business profile. So within 6 months or less, actually less than 6 months, they went from having 30 Google reviews to having over 100 5-star Google reviews. And they continue to get more all the time. And so building that system saved the time. Sure, it saved us time of not having to ask and do all these other things, but that led to a really great business outcome. And those reviews are building credibility for them. And in turn, that is driving more revenue and repeat business from their Google business profile. So there's always more than just saving time or money when you build an automated system. As long as you build it the right way, you're going to get more benefits. And when people go onto Google and look at reviews, they want to look at the most recent reviews. And if your last review was 2 years ago, it just doesn't feel as active as if your last review was 1 week ago. And if you continue to have consistent reviews coming through every single month, it just looks so much better. And then we've made it a point as well to go in and respond to those reviews. So there's engagement there from the company as well. So there are so many benefits that have come from that one effort, and we really never have to do anything with it again. That system is going to continue to ask for reviews every single time they finish a service with a customer. And it's going to keep asking and asking. So those reviews are going to grow over time, and that credibility is going to grow. The business is going to grow. The revenue is going to grow, all those kind of things. So you always get more out of it than just saving time or money. Even though the time savings is great, we no longer have to ask or anything like that. It all just happens automatically. Another example is when I was working back in the corporate world, and this is years ago. I was working in-house as a marketing specialist, and I was running campaigns for this company. And we used to do this one campaign that was kind of like a end of year sale. And so it was based on inventory. And so as we'd run out of inventory, then we were kind of trying to sell out all these products. And the system that they had back then was non-existent. So it was a manual report that I would get. I would have to pull the manual report of inventory every day and update a PDF and a spreadsheet. And I had to do that in multiple countries and multiple facilities. So I would spend hours every day pulling these reports, updating these PDFs, and we would post these reports to the customer base at 4 p.m. And we would do that every single day. So I was spending hours every single day doing these reports, and I really couldn't do many other projects during this 1 or 2 month period except for update those lists. And it drove me crazy. I absolutely hated doing it. It wasn't a good experience for our customers, and it wasn't a good experience for me. So I went to our development team, and we started building out a automated inventory system, a real-time dashboard or a real-time platform where customers could go and see the inventory in real time. How many are left? As inventory was getting low, it would send out warnings, and then it would show things that were sold out. And so not only was this a great win for me, it saved me a ton of time not having to pull these reports and do anything like that. It it benefited the business in so many ways. Customers got real-time information, which was a better experience for them. They made better business decisions on which products to promote. And the company ended up selling more with that tool and has used that tool for several other campaigns for years on end. They've built onto it, made it even better over time. But the benefits cannot just be looked at from the time-saving perspective. If you look at it from just that one side, you're missing out on so many other things that are happening because of that effective system. And that system is still in place as far as I know, and it's still generating good results for them and for the customers. That's one of the tools that they love. And so we took something that was a manual process, made it an automated process. Just like in the other example, we took asking for reviews as a manual process and made it into an automated process. And there are times with that other client that I'm working with that they will ask for reviews too. It doesn't mean they can't manually ask someone for a review. But the automated piece makes it so that it's always serving the business and growing the business. And the last thing that I want to talk about with building systems is it just creates more freedom. It creates more freedom because you don't have you're not tied up in all these different manual tasks you have to do. And eventually that's how you grow and scale your business so that you have more time and so that you earn more consistent revenue and all of those kind of things. So really systems are more than just saving time or saving money. They really help you grow your business and then achieve kind of that ultimate goal for an entrepreneur, which is freedom. That's why I started my business, is having more freedom and being able to make more decisions and live the life that I want to live. And systems are allowing me to do that and allowing my clients to do that when they're done right and done well. So if you think that you have a process that's not working very well, or if something's really manual, or if it's taking you a lot of time, or if you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, if you're always creating the same report from scratch, if you're always doing something over and over, that's a good sign that you could build a system and you could automate that and that you could gain back all those benefits that we've talked about. I really do love building systems. It's kind of how my mind thinks. I think more like an architect. And when the right system can be put in place, it can create so many wins for your business. So hope you found this video helpful. Just wanted to unpack this a little bit, that if you can build the system and do it right the first time, one time, it's going to benefit you for years on end. And you're going to get so much more out of it than just saving time or money. It's going to bring you the freedom and the business growth that you've been looking for. And if you want help building those kind of systems, figuring out what systems will work best in your business and finding ways to optimize and automate things, that's what I love to do at KDC Marketing. And that's what I help my clients do, is build those systems that help them scale. And most of the time they're simple systems, something like connecting a few data sources together, a scheduling platform, a review platform, and Google Business Profile together, and then having a process in place to manage that is going to create those really great measures of success. So that's what I have for today's video, and I will see you in the next video. And if you want help, just go ahead and click on the link. I'll put it in the description. You can book a discovery call with me and we can get started.